We're set for a lightning fast Saudi Arabian Grand Prix around this Jeddah Corniche Circuit. Formula 1 heads to the city by the Red Sea for the first time in history, and this is how the track looks. We cross the start finish line with the DRS wing wide open. The first thing to know is how close we are to the wall. The run down to turn 1 at the start of the Grand Prix is going to be fascinating stuff. Under the floodlights we head straight into a left turn and then almost immediately flip the steering wheel to the right for turn 2. We then run underneath the first bridge and get the power down, trying to stay as close as possible to the wall on the right hand side. The next left turn approaches suddenly. Once again we flick the steering wheel in the opposite direction to take another extended chicane. Most of that will be completed with a throttle pinned, and drivers who find their confidence early will reap rewards in qualifying. Drivers barely touch the brake pedal during the first sector. There might not be many overtakes going on, but it will be spectacular to see the drivers' skills as they look to avoid the walls. We then reach turn 13, a wide hairpin with a grandstand. On the long left-hander, it will be interesting to see how close drivers stay to the apex. On the exit, the car moves across the track towards the outside, and some drivers may even kiss the barrier. Once again, we go flat out through the next sequence of corners before lightly touching the brake to bring the car back under control for turn 16. In our version, the curbs are super flat, and you'll see drivers attacking these if that remains the case at the weekend. We'll then open the throttle up again as we work our way back up the coastline. It's important to maximise the width of the track during this sector, so that you can carry as much speed as possible. Under the bridges, we head into the final sector of the circuit. There's yet another elongated chicane before reaching this mega long turn. To the drivers, it won't even count as a corner because it's so long and will be completely flat out for everyone. Towards the end of the long turn, we drift out to the right hand side of the circuit to open up the angle for turn 27. Perhaps the most important corner on the circuit is the final one. We brake at around the 50-metre board and really swoop into the left-hander. Drivers will be keen to get a nice exit to give themselves a solid run down to the finish line.